Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight for our Village of Alsip board meeting. Today is February 16th, 2021, and we'll call this meeting order at 7:30 p.m. Can you call the roll, please?
Yes, Trustee Delzell.
Here.
Trustee Zielinski.
Here.
Trustee Juarez.
Here.
Trustee McLaughlin.
Here.
Trustee Murphy is absent this evening. Trustee Nava-Esparza.
Here.
Mayor Ryan.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So we'll start the meeting with a bid opening. This is for the year 2021 manhole rehabilitation.
Yes, we received 3 bids. The first one is from National Power Rodding at 2500 West Arthington, Arthington Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60612. They have included the bid bond. Their grand total is $484,893.50. 484,893.50. The second proposal received is from Kim Construction Company, Incorporated, at 3142 Holman in Stager, Illinois, 60475. They also have included the bid bond. Their total bid is $415,345 even. 415,345.00.
Mike, can you do me a favor and admit that new person in the blue dot there? Thank you.
Do you want me?
Yeah. Just click on the admit. Yeah. No, you got with the mouse.
The mouse is super sensitive.
Thank you.
The third bid is from Michaels Corporation, P.O. Box 128, Brownsville, Wisconsin 53006. They have included the bid bond. Their grand total is $551,806. 551806.00. And that concludes the bid opening, Mayor Ryan.
All right, thank you. So we'll start with officers' reports, starting with mine. Didn't have anything on paper, but a couple of quick reports. We're going to be having a planning and zoning meeting coming up, I believe, next week. We've been working on this for some time, and we're happy to have Gas and Wash, excuse me, planning to build a major fueling center at the corner of 127th and Costner. So they're going to actually buy, there's some signage up right now, but they're going to buy that whole L that's kind of like down 127th Street and then down Costner and around the, it's that food and paper supply, Raj, it's there now, yeah. And so it's going to be out in front of the flea market more or less. And they just put up one in New Lenox, and I believe another one in Mokina recently then too. Beautiful facilities, and I believe the guy, the gentleman building the car wash, he's the same gentleman that built the Echo Bright, right, Raj?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think when we had that meeting with them. So it's going to be a beautiful facility and so forth, but they're going to be coming in front of planning and zoning next week, correct?
24th, correct.
Yeah, okay. And then I exchanged emails late today with Taco Burrito King. You're going to be in on that with me too. So they're going to come in Friday, and we're going to talk about conceptual design with their architects and whatnot. So we're going to do that Friday with them. And then, so they want to know they want to make sure everything is copacetic before they present to the board and the planning and zoning committee and everything else what their ideas are. But they're going to build at 117th, a strip center at 117th and Pulaski. So we're happy to get that moving. I was supposed to be part of a news conference today with Congressman Bobby Rush regarding the Postal Service. Because of the bad weather, that got pushed back till Thursday. So I'm supposed to be down in the city with a lot of the Chicago aldermen, and I believe Mayor Sexton from Evergreen Park is going to join us as well too. So we're going to be down with the congressman trying to get some help from the federal government to resolve some of our postal issues. So looking forward to that. Today I attended a presentation by CoStar, and CoStar is actually, it's spelled C-O-S-T-A-R. CoStar is a real estate networking organization, and today we had a conversation out in Orland Park at their Civic Center regarding residential and commercial properties. They do this once a year. I'm going to go to another one next month that we talk more about industrial properties and best uses. And then tomorrow morning we've got a meeting. Roger, you're in on that tomorrow with me, right? For 3600.
Yeah.
So one more time, we're trying to entertain folks to possibly buy the property at 3600 West 127th Street. That's the 8 acres. It used to be a steel mill way back when. We've had a lot of interest, but I'm just not big on, most of them was always transportation. Most of it was trucks, and we're trying to get away from that. And if for any reason it was, we're mandating buildings get put up and all that kind of thing. We're not looking for truck parking. So, Danny Tribin, you're in with us tomorrow on that too, Dan?
Yes, I'll be available.
Thank you, because I know always the big hiccup, Danny, is water over there all the time because of the asbestos lines that were disconnected. So thank you for being there. Becky, are we going to do that at 11 o'clock tomorrow? Did you get my note on that? Thought that was her in the middle. Okay, I thought that was Becky in the middle. Anyway, looking forward to that meeting because we've been trying to get somebody to purchase that property, so hopefully we can get that done. That's all I had for this evening. We'll have the clerk's report.
Thank you, Mayor Ryan. We have the approval of the minutes of the January 25th, 2021 committee meeting, the approval of the minutes of the January 25th, 2021 special board meeting. That was a 4-minute meeting to approve the request to go out to RFP for the insurance. Approval of minutes of August 26, 2019 that had been previously presented. Approval of the minutes of September 9th, 2019 that had been previously presented. Approval of the minutes of the September 30th, 2019 that had been previously submitted, and approval of the minutes of the October 14th, 2019. Those had all been previously submitted last year, but they had not been voted on. And then we're presenting and requesting approval for the minutes of the February 1st, 2021 board meeting from just a couple weeks ago. And then approval of the January 2021 FOIA report. And that is all, Mayor Ryan.
All right. Attorney's report, we have Joe Kankar with us on Zoom.
I have no report, Your Honor.
Okay, thanks, Joe. The engineer is excused this evening. Did anyone in the boardroom wish to address the board tonight under a public forum? Nobody? All right. We'll go to standing committee reports. Finance and IT, Trustee McLaurin.
First, I have a request for approval of a list of payroll dated February 12th, 2021, totaling $428,351.21. Next, I have a request for approval of accounts payable dated February 16th, 2021, from the recap general fund, $285,566.14. Road and Bridge, $80,207.30. MFT, $8,053.57. TIF 1, $100,000 even. Pulaski Road Corridor TIF, $8,082.06. Water and Sewer, $31,754.84. $44,506.95. For a grand total all funds of $558,170.86. And then finally, we have a discussion of Fireplace, Imrf, and Opeb liabilities. Joyce?
You can take this one if you like, Joyce. Right here. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
I was attended through Zoom the firefighters pension fund meeting. There's a lot of discussion about the firefighters pension investment fund that's being formed at the state level. The guesstimation, if any of you know what this is where they're going to be taking all the investments from all of the pension boards, and it's going to the state, at the state level, to be invested in a special fund. It's also going to happen to the police department. The police pension fund is working slower. So the firemen are the first ones that we're going to see. So that's probably, they're going to be taking and sweeping those funds sometime between August and November. The original guesstimate was May of this year, and that's, of course, been pushed back, as usual. It's being delayed. So it looks like they're going to be sweeping those pension funds between August and November. We have a considerable amount of money that we were going to be forming an Opeb trust with. And I would like at some point in time for us to have that discussion in more depth as this starts to develop as to what we're going to do with those funds. Now, what they told me on the Zoom call is that more than likely we're going to receive a bill from this investment fund telling us what we owe. So I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to come in increments. I don't know if it's going to be annual. I don't know how it's going to come yet because this is still being developed. But I would highly recommend that we hang on to that money because we may have to make a large payment when it comes time. So we'll have to see. But I wanted to give you kind of an update of what's evolving and changing as we speak. We'll see what happens next month, but it looks like that I don't think that an Opeb trust would probably be what we want to invest in with this happening. So
the Opeb was separate from the Article 3 and the Article 4 pensions. The state is consolidating Article 3 and Article 4. The only monies that will be dispersed is that which is in those current Article 3 and Article 4.
Correct.
Not the Opeb.
That's correct.
Right.
So what's that going to do to the funding level?
Stays the same.
Yeah.
Stay the same?
Yeah. The actuarial studies are the same.
Right.
So the funding would remain the same.
They're just saying that by having a larger pool, the investment should be better as a consolidated fund rather than all of the diverse funds.
And just as a reminder, too, just for the public especially, when you read about these consolidation of pensions with police and fire, they say downstate pensions. That's everybody outside of Chicago. Everybody gets thrown off by that. When they say downstate, we're actually downstate. You know, and Chicago considers themselves a small state. So
Correct. Yes, this is a requirement for everyone.
yeah, when you hear downstate, it's still us too at the same time. So, okay. Well, thank you, Joyce. Appreciate it. Trustee Murphy's not here tonight. Fire committee report.
We have a presentation and approval Fire Department 2020 Annual Report, a presentation and approval of the January 2021 Fire Prevention Bureau Monthly Activity Report, and a presentation and approval of a January 2021 National Fire Incident Reporting System, NFIRS Monthly Activity Report. That's all, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Police and traffic safety, Trustee Del Sol.
The approval of the Police Department January 2021 Monthly Activity Report, and then once again, the congratulations to Lieutenant Valemic on her graduation from Northwestern School of Police Staff and Command. Her class is 488. Also, congratulations to Heather Fain, who graduated from Chicago Police Academy on Friday, February 5th. That's all I have, Mayor.
I saw her out with the field training officer, and yeah, looking forward to seeing her on the street real soon. Public Work and Boat Launch, Trustee Juarez.
I have an approval of the Public Works Department January 2021 Monthly Activity Report, and approval to extend contract for Parkway tree trimming services with D. Ryan Tree Service to prune approximately 553 trees in the amount not to exceed $27,000. And once again, I want to thank Mike Frater and the Public Works crew for the amazing work that they do in cleaning our streets. I know you guys are out all night, all day. Thank you.
Yep, Mike, great job. And I had to preface everything today when I said, I'm just the messenger. When folks got my number, like, hey, you missed my block, and like, all right, I'll send it along, sir, that kind of thing, too. So
it also goes for me and my messages, Mike.
I am only the messenger, Mike. I know you guys start at 4 o'clock this morning, right? Yeah. All right. Sewer and Water, Trustee Nava Esparza.
Excuse me. I have approval of an ordinance of the Village of Alsip, Cook County, Illinois, authorizing a loan agreement with the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency under the Public Water Supply Loan Program. I also have approval of the Water Department January 2021 Monthly Activity Report. In regards to Agenda Item 1, the ordinance, a revised version was submitted, and the only change involves Section 4, making this a revenue obligation of the Water Department. And the previous version that was discussed in committee or presented in committee would have made the loan a general obligation of the village, although still paid for by the Water Department. 2 previous borrowing ordinances for IEPA loans have been approved with the revenue obligation. And Commissioner Triben, hopefully I captured everything correctly, if you were able to hear me.
Yes, no, that's accurate.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Dan.
And that's all I have.
All right, thank you. Building and Health, Trustee Zelinski.
I have an approval of the Health Department January 2021 Monthly Activity Report, and second, approval of the Building Department January 2021 Monthly Activity Report. That's all tonight, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Human Resource and Insurance Committee.
It would be either Trustee Zelinski or Trustee Juarez.
No report, Mayor.
No report. We've got an interview tomorrow night with a really good candidate, so hopefully we're looking forward to making a decision on a hire real soon. Joyce, did you get that tonight? Shanae, are you on with us too? I was looking over at the number there. Maybe not. Thought that was Shanae's number on there. Okay. Anyway, next, special committee reports, economic development, Trustee Nava Esparza.
I have no report this evening.
All right. Village Properties, Trustee McLaurin.
Okay, I have a request to approve and award the contract to remove, prep, and install all existing common area carpet, including but not limited to hallways, stairs, vestibules, and passageways at the Alsip Heritage 1 and Alsip Heritage 2 complexes to Affordable Flooring, LLC, in an amount not to exceed $227,860. And they were the lowest responsible bidder.
Okay. Thank you. Ordinance and legislation, Trustee Zelinski.
No report this evening, Mayor.
Planning and zoning, Trustee Juarez.
I have an approval of a list of licenses dated January 25th, 2021 through February 5th, 2021. And I also have an approval of a resolution of the Village of Alsip approving the Velsetti subdivision of real property located at 12000 South Hamlin Avenue, Alsip, Illinois. That's all, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Anybody have any petitions, presentations, or communications?
We just have a reminder that we have committee of the whole next week, Monday, I believe, for the next line of budget talks.
Yes, Monday at 6.
Joyce, how many groups do you have coming in that night? 4? Really? You know, typically I mean, if folks can make it, great, but typically we used to do these at 6:30 all the time, because I know there's a couple of members that don't get off work till like 5:30. That's why they always pushed them back till about 6:30. Does everybody want to stay with 6 or 6:30 on that?
If we need to move it to 6:30, that works as well, 6 or 6:30.
You guys,
Will that be enough time for all 4?
no? Yeah, you think so, Joyce? Yeah, okay.
6:30 to 7:30 would be enough time?
It's committee anyway. I mean, if we needed to bring it into a committee, we can do that as well, too, so. Okay. Well, can you repost that then to 6:30, please? Thank you. Anyone want to remove anything from the consent agenda? Can I get a motion to establish the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call number 1 to establish the consent agenda. Trustee Dalzell.
Yes.
Trustee Zelinski.
Yes.
Trustee Juarez.
Yes.
Trustee McLaughlin.
Yes.
Trustee Murphy is absent this evening. Trustee Navas-Esparza.
Yes.
Motion carries to establish the consent agenda.
Can I get a motion and a second then to approve the consent agenda as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call number 2 to approve the consent agenda. Letter I is in indigo is approval of a list of payroll dated February 12, 2021 totaling $428,351.21. Letter J as in jump is approval of a list of accounts payable dated February 16, 2021 totaling $558,170.86. Letter L as in Larry's approval of an ordinance of the Village of Alsip, Cook County, Illinois, authorizing a loan agreement with the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency under the Public Water Supply Loan Program, will be known as ordinance number 2021-02-2. And letter O as in orange is approval of a resolution of the Village of Alsip approving the Velsetti subdivision of real property located at 12000 South Hamlin Avenue, Alsip, Illinois, will be known as resolution number 2021-02-R-1. Again, this is roll call number 2 to approve the consent agenda. Trustee Dalzell.
Yes.
Trustee Zelinski.
Yes.
Trustee Juarez.
Yes.
Trustee McLaughlin.
Yes.
Trustee Murphy is absent. Trustee Navas-Esparza.
Yes.
Motion carries to approve the consent agenda as presented.
All right, very good. Did anyone have any unfinished business?
Yes, can we have a status update on the last week, the 12400 South Cicero communication?
Yeah, Attorney Mike Kankar sent me a letter yesterday to present to that organization, and because of today's weather, I couldn't get over there, so I'm going to make an appointment to go over and see them.
Will we be able to get a copy of that letter?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure.
Also, just FYI, it's a good chance I'm not going to be making next week's meetings. Either one of them, I'm going to have a procedure done, so if you can pass me the notes, I can watch the meetings online.
All right.
Catch up.
Any new business?
Can we ask the attorney about that email?
I did, and actually, I spoke to Attorney Kankar right before the meeting, and he said that there is certain liability that the village has to assume for what you asked, and that we can't sign off on that, more or less. Okay. Then can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All Thank you very much. We'll adjourn this meeting at 7:55 PM.